Grab this.
Yeah, chill.
Whoa, what?
I heard
You
a
know that?
story. I heard a story
The
about a
pocket.
dude
Yeah.
on
Oh,
tour
no.
doing it to
Say it
another
again.
band member.
Say it again. The pocket.
On tour, I show up at the club, and this dude, he's got his pocket out, and he's following this other dude around. The dude was making him give his sneakers, giving him a kiss on the cheek. It was fucking.
Oh,
It
wow.
was weird. It was some real deal prison shit.
Yeah, that's some jail shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
And this is what this is the story I heard. I was listening to it on a podcast, and I heard the story. It was on tour. This guy seen this. I was like, damn, I've done a few illegal things in my past,
No, you haven't. Go ahead.
and I've always thought about, man, if this goes wrong and I get in trouble, I'm not fucking built for prison. I have to kill myself.
Oh my God, you were. I feel you.
My wife thinks I'm crazy. But I was like, if I ever have to go to prison, it's over for me. I'm taking myself out.
The Abyss Podcast, hosted by Lukey Cage with Karl and PrimoJAB. You know what I mean?
Everybody, welcome to the Abyss Podcast. You know what I'm saying? This episode 58. We back here. We 58, 50 great. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, repost all the clips. You know what I'm saying? Whack Round Wednesday. Hope you're appreciating that shit. If you're not, fuck you. Boom. Karl, how you doing? Oh, Canada.
I'm fantastic. Oh, Canada. And yeah, those Whack Rhyme Wednesdays are doing really well. And also, no skips. We need all those submissions. No
Send them in.
Yeah. Send them
I got a couple
in.
coming up.
And yeah, and from the bottom of my pause, and from the bottom of my heart, I like to say, Alfonso Davies, kiss my ass. He's dope though. Canada, Bayern Munich. He was sick. He was hurt. He's ill. He's gonna be in the World Cup. Go Canada. Kinda. Word. PrimoJAB, how are you?
Man, I'm living, man. I'm feeling good, man. My son let me sleep 2 hours last night, man.
Oh, word. That's what's up,
Yeah,
man.
Progress.
Yeah, tell him do them push-ups because JC coming. Paul.
Hey, man, don't even worry about him. He doing his neck lifts and all that type of stuff. He's getting ready. Baby Jab is ready for any and all challenges who may approach him one day. But that's neither here nor there, man. That's what I was just about to say. Check out my fine Abyss Anglerfish shirt. It's in the olive drab color. I like it a lot. Perfect for the season.
Boom. But we have a special guest here. You know what I'm saying? Enough about our merch. The link is in the bio.
If you're looking, if you want one.
You want one? Yeah. But we got a special guest in the building. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fan of this guy. You know what I'm saying? He's the lead vocalist of Mindforce NYC, and he produces, you know what I'm saying? Boom, Pillars of Ivory. That's hip hop and hardcore together. It's amazing. I've did skits on that shit, and they got some dope beats and dope cuts on there. It's my man Jay from Mindforce and Pillars of Ivory.
Right.
How we
Welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Pleasure to be on. Thanks for having me. Much love.
True indeed. Also, it's you and your man's produced, and it's called
Yacht Club, as we call ourselves.
Yacht Club.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Boom.
Okay.
They got hard bangers on there as well. You know what I'm saying? So he is a very, as far as it, no doubt, as far as musically inclined, this is really a musically inclined guy right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I love music, man. Pretty much everything. There's a few genres I don't really fuck with, but there's probably a couple records I like in every genre.
What up? What you fuck
That's
with
factual.
like reggaeton?
Yeah, I fuck with it. They be bumping it at my
Fuck
job.
yeah.
So
Hey, yo, boom.
Yeah.
Reggaeton, I be confused because I think it's like just reggae. I'll be like,
Nah.
oh, that's reggaeton.
me too. Me too.
I'll be like, oh shit. Oh, that's reggae. Oh, but reggaeton is like more hot. Yeah. Instead of like, instead of like that.
for sure.
Does that make sense?
Yes, it does.
That's what it is.
Bro, okay, boom. You're a big fan of this culture, the underground culture. How did you first come into contact with this culture? A lot of people like, because I know you're a big fan of Alchemist, Rock Marciano. Yeah. I know you listen to the new Big Ghost, Peta Ghost. So you like that joint right there. Al Divino, other stuff. I know we had conversation and you're a soccer team stuff. But boom. How do you
Throwing in them shots.
I like it all.
We go.
Yeah.
I like it all. Well, I actually got into the underground shit in high school through the hardcore scene.
Too deep.
I met a bunch of guys, older guys I looked up to who were running wild in the hardcore scene, and they kind of took me under their wing, and they were dressing kind of more hip hop. They didn't look like hardcore metal guys. They had Ralph on and Tommy and all sorts of shit. And they were like, yo, I was listening to I've been listening to the mainstream shit since I was a kid. But they were like, yo, you got to check out some of this other shit. And they put me on to Company Flow, was probably the first underground shit I heard. And that really just set me off. It just created a monster. And ever since, I don't know, I just love this underground world more than the mainstream rap. Don't get me wrong, I fuck with that too. But I don't know, I feel a part of this culture when it comes to underground.
Too deep.
Nice.
It's funny that that's one of the first things I noticed about you. You don't dress like really a metal hardcore dude.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, he's dressed
You're a low head.
Yo, low head. Yo, I'm like, yo, this dude had the scarf up, but everybody was like going crazy, buck wild. I'm like, yo,
the fly rugby fits.
Yeah,
I peeped that shit. I
Yo,
was like, okay.
So those guys I was telling you about that first met, that's how I got into that too. This was the late 90s, so you could go into Marshall's, a polo outlet, and like with a big jacket, and just go in the dressing room, put like 3-4 shirts on, put the jacket back on, and just walk out. It was just so easy then, and that's really how I got into it.
Are you a New York dude? You from NYC, or where you from?
I'm not from NYC. I'm from just outside it, the Hudson Valley, like the White Plains, Poughkeepsie area.
Oh, okay.
But I spend a lot of time in NYC. My family's from White Plains.
Okay.
Which is just outside the Bronx. It's like right next.
Next community. That Yonkers is right around there.
Right
all that
there,
type of
that's
stuff.
Valley
Mount
too.
Vernon's a little further over. All that.
Yeah, I grew up in Poughkeepsie. And,
okay, right across the river, right? Or
that's
that's right on the river.
Yup, exactly, man.
Yeah.
PrimoJAB's our geographer.
You've been up there, Primo?
I'm a little bit familiar.
He's a world traveler.
I like knowing shit. That's all.
Word. Everybody thinks of New York City when it comes to New York, but like the upstate cities, they're crazy, man. They're kind of ferocious.
Absolutely.
The boroughs, when shit happens there, it's on the news, Jerry News, all sorts of stuff. When shit happens here, no one gives a fuck.
Yeah.
The man's got caught up out there, right? What's his man? The Gorilla Gang. What's them dudes?
Buddy who's in jail, Casanova 2 times. The unstoppable Gorilla Stone's godfather.
Yeah,
okay.
The man, his crew's out there around your way, and that's where
PK. They call Poughkeepsie PK, right?
Yeah, the Power Kingdom.
Yeah. Yeah. Knowledge cipher, exactly. Yeah.
What?
I see it. Yeah, you said Newburgh too, though, right? You get all up
Newburgh
and down the river.
Poughkeepsie are right across the river.
Yep.
I spent a lot of time in Newburgh too. A lot of great hardcore scene there. I haven't seen any rap shows in Newburgh, but I've seen some great shows in Poughkeepsie. Vassar College. You ever hear of Vassar College? It's like a real fancy.
I've heard the name of it. Yeah. Matter of fact, it was in wasn't it in like National Lamp or not National Lamp? Animal House. Isn't that where they
might have been? I don't know.
I think so. Try to get the girls or something. Maybe I don't know.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Who knows? But definitely heard of Vassar before. That's one of them names.
Yeah, they have like this crazy fund. I think a lot of colleges do this for like the arts and the student art group. So every year they would have like fucking amazing artists, man. I seen everybody from Raekwon to Slick Rick there coming up.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Oh, yeah. Check this out. Because the Vassar College would pay for it, it was free.
Oh wow.
Shit.
That's dope.
With your student admission, you could go for free.
Not even student or not.
Really?
Damn. They ain't letting me into fucking Vassar, and I was always
He said not me.
Yeah.
Yo, that's dope.
So boom, do they still do that shit, you think?
The last one they did, it was supposed to be MOP, and they never showed up.
Oh man.
I think it was MOP. I don't know. Hold on.
We gotta get Pro and Snotty and all them tapped into that. That's their neck of the woods.
Yeah, it was MOP. Man, I never seen him too. I was excited to see him. That would have been interesting at Vassar College.
Yeah, that would have been amazing. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
I mean, boom, that's one of the Wu-Tang influence. Like, they might whip your ass maybe and do a show at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
My homie said his brother shot a video in Brownsville, was shooting a video in Brownsville and took it to a crack house. Shoot the video.
No shit.
And some people try to steal the cameras. You know what I'm saying?
I believe it. That's one of the places in New York that has not changed, man.
Yeah, it's like 90.
Pro
99.
tip.
Yeah, it ain't it ain't where you're from, it's where you're at. So I'm not chilling in Brownsville too much.
Pro tip. It's not that expensive to make a room look like a crack house.
Pretty much.
It's a whole lot safer though. Just saying, if you're filming.
Yeah, let's make it this crack house. Yeah, let's not go to the crack house, yo.
Yeah, they want the authenticity.
So indeed. Yeah. Hey, yo, Jay, you just dropped the record, right? On a Triple B, right?
Yeah. We're so proud of it. It's been a huge success. I think it might be all sold out, but there might be some copies like in the stores and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, even if you're not into metal hardcore, check it out because it is really hip hop influenced under the scenes, especially with my cadence and the way I sing, and also just the grooves and shit and the drum beats. Check it out. I think you could appreciate it even if you don't like it.
True indeed. Now, if you guys don't like that, the Pillars of Ivory definitely is more overtly hip hop influenced. And it grasps from different genres and different areas of the spectrum of hip hop as well, which I was really impressed with because I didn't know what to expect.
I did that. I did that. I only put the hardcore part just to get people to listen to it because I'm known for that shit. You know what I mean? Nobody wanted it. I was making beats. And I was making beats and whatever. And but it went over really good, man. People like the hip hop.
Crazy good, yo.
Yeah. So, and we played our second show a month ago in LA. They have this festival called the Sound and Fury Fest. It's a huge fest. It took place right in the middle of LA next to the soccer stadium, and it was 2 days. And Pillars of Ivory played one day.
Nice.
Mindforce played the other day. It was
cool. That's dope.
Yeah. Some of the same members in Mindforce have Pillars of Ivory, correct?
Word. Yeah, they just do like different instruments. Like the bass player in Mindforce, he does like the MPC and keyboard shit in Pillars of Ivory when we're doing it live because I'm singing,
Indeed. That's some fly shit, man. That is some amazing shit, yo. Oh, by the way, I think October 22nd. Mindforce is down here in Atlanta. So
shit, straight up.
Oh, nice.
I might be mixing up that date, but it's soon. It's the weekend before, maybe. At some record store, I think. Or it's a
Criminal.
Out 5.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
Out 5's the same place we went to go see. Where was he at?
Crime Apple.
Yeah. No.
That's where our show was.
Where Karl was in the front with the Bloods.
Jay Worthy, yeah. It's a bunch of shows that happen at Aisle 5. Aisle 5 is definitely legit. We saw Rome Streets there.
Okay.
Shout out Rome,
Yeah, I was just that place. Aisle 5 will forever be in my memory. You say Aisle 5, I think about everybody throwing gang signs and Karl in the front row. Like,
wearing all red.
Yeah. I'm like, so they was throwing up so
because I often
stuff.
rock Canada shit, so I'm in all red and black. Yeah. I got my red and black Pumas on, and Crips or Bloods all over this place.
Yeah, it was like, yo, boom, they thought Karl was a Blood probably, yo. They thought he was the big homie. I said, wow. So Out 5 in October. Oh my God, October. Oh shit, my Rich too. Yeah, 29th.
Yeah, that club's cool, huh? You guys been there?
Yeah, we've been there. Yeah. It's a pretty good venue. We've been there a lot. It wasn't always
and we'll be there,
5, right?
We'll be there for it.
Oh,
it's
then
always
I think
been
Karl
on
got a show in October. No, that's later on.
No, mine's probably going to be in January.
Karl, he's in a group as well. He plays the drums.
Oh no shit! Drums are my drums are my main instrument. I came up playing the drums.
Yeah, I got my kit sitting right here.
So mine's right there too.
What's up,
let me see if I can do this real quick just for you.
Hand to the drum kit.
Word.
Okay.
Hi-hat.
Don't touch my drums, Brennan. I swear to fucking God, don't touch my drums.
Yeah, he teabagged the shit, yo. That's fucked
The
up.
right
Teabagged
stick
him.
is chipped.
Chipped.
And they were best friends.
Word.
Love that movie.
Yeah, it was a great movie, man. But it's Karl played the drums on a song that he says he can't say the name, which is understandable. The song's called
I
Bitch
can't.
Ass Nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you can't say it.
And so Big Ghost often laughs at, man, you did a song with Lukey. You can't even say the name of the fucking song, yo. But it's called Band, B-A-N. You know what I'm saying? Band.
Yeah, just
he
say
told
the
me
first part. just censor the other part. Don't say
man.
he told me I could sing it in private, and I was like, nah, but then I'll get used to it, and then
You
I'll be
can't,
out
no.
somewhere.
Listen,
no,
yo,
just you got to learn it without the word, and then
you
you're
gotta
good.
keep it real, even in private. I'll be in my
Absolutely.
car pausing every second with the.
That's Matt. Oh,
I
all
just
the
try
way.
to replace it with brother.
I couldn't look at all my friends in the face. Seriously,
And
I was doing
does that take away from your listening pleasure to
No.
have to pause
No,
it?
not at all.
Exactly.
Not at all.
But that's because you a normal motherfucker, unlike
No,
these
because
other
just
people
try to-
out here.
I just
Yeah.
try to replace it
all.
with brother, and then just that way
No.
I can keep going.
You know, the problem I have is when I listen to Frank
That
Ocean.
BET
And like Frank
overdub.
Ocean, I listen to Frank Ocean or I listen to a girl singing, and like boom, like they saying boy in there, and I gotta replace it with girl. I'm like, I ain't gonna be like, yeah, because Frank Ocean talk about dudes. I'd be like, yeah. And I'd be like, yo, I'm going. It
You,
just
you don't want someone overhearing you and thinking you're singing to
Hey, yo,
dudes.
boom. It was when the Frank Ocean album dropped. And like, boom, I was singing this shit on the album. The two gay dudes came over to the album. I was working at the Monroe store, Disco Koga. And like, boom, they was on the album. And then one like started like twerking. And I said, hey, check it out. This is no twerk zone over here. First of all, you gotta have a pussy to twerk.
You
know what
said,
I'm
hey,
saying?
check it out.
There's no twerk zone over here. I know you
Oh,
think this is.
Lukey.
For real.
Sounds-
You can't twerk if you don't got no pussy.
I'm with it.
Hey, I'm not gonna argue that.
I've never tried. I'm leaving it alone.
I'm
good.
Hey, yo.
yeah. I don't
It's not
believe.
on my bucket
I
list.
showed.
Yeah, I don't think twerking needs to be done by everyone. That's not an
No,
embraceable thing.
I showed this video. I'm a high school teacher where I live, and I showed this video. We did this lesson. I'm teaching criminal justice. We did this lesson on prison TikTok. How these guys are, risking punishment just to have some human connection.
Yeah.
Just to have some human connection. And I put on the video, and the first image is like all these collages of TikToks. Yo, the first one was this dude with braids in his hair twerking. The students were like, chill, get it off. I was like, I'm sorry, I didn't preview that part. So I think you're right. Only girls should twerk.
Hey, yo, boo. And here's another thing about prison. Who braiding the hair?
Oh, come on, some dude.
Yeah.
It's a well-known fact that men are braiding each other's hair in prison.
Check it out.
And you don't even have to be a man who likes men. You probably have some braid skills.
Hey, yo, grab this, motherfucker. Grab this.
Yeah, chill.
Whoa, what?
I heard a story. I heard a story about a dude on tour doing it.
Say it again. Say it again. The pocket?
On tour, I show up at the club, and this dude, he's got his pocket out, and he's following this other dude around. The dude was making him give his sneakers, giving him a kiss on the cheek. It was fucking.
Oh, wow.
It was weird. It was some real deal prison shit.
Yeah, that's some jail shit.
Yeah.
And this is what this is the story I heard. I was listening to it on a podcast, and I heard this story. It was on tour. This guy seen this. I was like, damn, I've done a few illegal things in my past.
No, you haven't. Go ahead.
And I've always thought about, man, if this goes wrong and I get in trouble, I'm not fucking built for prison. I have to kill myself.
Oh my God, you were. I feel you.
My wife thinks I'm crazy. But I was like, if I ever have to go to prison, it's over for me. I'm taking myself out. I'm not built.
We run it. Bro, for the record, everybody out there, we have never done anything. I only had sex one time to conceive my child. That's it. I don't even do rolling stops.
Lukey, stop it.
I don't.
Stop it.
You
ain't got a front for me.
Whatever.
Look, y'all ain't got a front for me, guys.
But low key.
After 3 o'clock, we don't stop at stop signs.
Jay, how big are you?
All right.
You like
that's a fact.
5'10", 5'9"?
Me, I'm only 5'10".
Bro, yeah.
Okay.
We be all right. We get locked up, bro. You just
Nah,
gotta,
I can't handle that.
you just
shit.
gotta.
He said he's made his decision. He said, "Nah, B,
I watch
you're not
what was
hearing
that
me."
movie? You ever see that movie Shot Caller?
Oh yeah, I love Shot Caller. That's a great
Like
movie.
guys that become like Nazis
Money,
and shit.
yeah, Money.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Money
my
Man.
God, that shit that was an incredible movie, but
It's a great movie, man. But yeah, exactly. That's one of those movies that definitely, just like you saying, man. It's like it's the part of the game that you don't talk about, man. Like the man had just a regular night, that went bad and ended up having to make decisions that changed his life forever. That cost him his family, cost him spending time with his kid. You know, I mean, the things that he had to go through. Viggo Mortensen, I believe, is who was in there, right? Man,
I
hey,
don't know. I'm not
that's a
sure.
great movie.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that's who it was, but it's a great movie. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. It's dope.
that's crazy.
I'm gonna lean in heavy to the Walter White thing if I ever get locked up.
Okay,
Just
well,
go
you could
completely
definitely pull
serious
that off,
psycho.
man.
Yeah, just go completely serious psycho. And
Yeah,
it's
that
either
was-
going to get me shanked really quick or I'm going to become a crime boss.
I said a long time ago before I actually moved out to Atlanta and got to witness and do a lot of things down here, extracurricular activities. I said I was gonna piss and shit myself every day, so they lock me up. So they like keep me away. And then my homies said they probably like, oh man, that dude piss and shit himself, let's kill him. So like,
yeah, they be mad at you for fucking up their quality of life in there. Why you keep pissing on yourself? Why you keep shitting on yourself? I don't want to smell that.
Yeah, we're killing them, man. Yeah, so like, I can't. Yeah, I don't want to deal with it.
I'm done. Taking myself out.
No prison. It's funny how.
Or just don't
Hey
get
Jay,
caught.
hold on. I got a question. So
Yeah.
I just want to talk more about the kind of the synergy between the hardcore scene and really what I think mirrors like the underground hip hop scene, especially being up there in New York. I'm sure that a lot of the venues that you all would perform at, you probably would see maybe a crazy underground hip hop show would probably be there a couple of days later, or there might be some crossover with the fans or even, participants. I mean, what's the influences like? I mean,
Definitely.
are all the big venues, like, are they in the city or is it mainly up there in the county? I mean, what's it like?
Mostly the city, mostly Brooklyn right now. Brooklyn is popping the last 10 years. That's mostly where we play. Manhattan too.
Yeah.
But
is it warehouses still or no?
Yeah, kind of here and there. One of the clubs we always played. Lukey, were you at the first Supply and Demand that they had that club? I forget the name of it. There's like a big butterfly light thing in the background. The first Supply and Demand.
I think I was at the first with Prime Apple and Danielson and
Rome.
Riggs.
Yeah.
Rome didn't perform. He was with Flea Lord, I believe.
Yeah, he came out with Flea
Lord.
Yeah,
I was there, the Brooklyn Bazaar. That's what it is.
Yeah, that place closed.
Okay,
But that's
I've heard about that place.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's pretty dope place. Yeah.
That's a good example of like what the clubs are like in Brooklyn. That closed during COVID, but that was a dope. That was a good.
It really was.
That was my favorite Supply and Demand too. That was a dope show, man.
The second one was pretty dope. No, it was the third one.
Great.
The third one where I said what's up to you, then all of a sudden you was gone.
That's right.
Yeah.
Smoking a lot of weed with the homies from Brooklyn that day.
Yeah, but then I
That's
thought I saw you again. I was like, "What's up, man? What's up? Man? Come up here." It wasn't you.
Nah,
I was like, "Oh shit, my bad. That's not you." Yeah, same thing I did the Bub Styles.
How you asking him if he remember that? That's crazy. It wasn't him.
You remember that time I came up
you
to somebody that wasn't you?
That wasn't you.
Oh, that's
that
hilarious.
I said, "What's up?" and you walked away because it wasn't you.
Yeah, that's cool.
Though there's always been that crossover of fans between metal, punk, and hardcore and the hip hop community, though.
Yeah, absolutely,
definitely.
And I, you guys here in Atlanta know the Masquerade. The old Masquerade had 3 levels. It had heaven, heaven was right over hell, and then purgatory was off to the side.
Yep.
And on a lot of nights, you'd have a metal show and a major hip hop show going on in the same night.
Absolutely,
and you'd go out to the smoking section, and it's a bunch of fucking long-haired tattoo dudes in leather biker jackets and shit, smoking joints with a bunch of dudes in fly polo gear and shit.
Fucking Pellies,
everybody's cool,
all that
man.
type shit.
And you'd cross over. I'd hop over and check out the hip hop shows, but I was always a hip hop head. So, I think there's always been those parallels in the way that they've both kind of had to fight and claw to get notoriety in a music genre.
I mean, I if you think about the hip hop in the early 90s, like the Onyx shit, the Wu-Tang shit.
Oh my God, yo.
Yeah.
That's aggressive. That is just as aggressive as metal. That is fucking dangerous music, man.
Well, and how many of them like
Especially
Onyx and Biohazard?
No, that's what I was getting to. So
Yeah.
I think the hardcore
Judgment Night.
scene, the hardcore
Love
scene,
that
even
soundtrack.
more than metal, has had a real connection with hip hop, because the hardcore scene, if you go to shows and you watch videos, we're not in leather vests with long hair and shit. You know what I mean? We kind of got different, more like, I don't know, maybe a skateboarder vibe, something like that.
Yeah, I can see that.
And the first shit, the legendary shit, is this band from the late 80s called Sick of It All out of New York City, linked up with Boogie Down Productions and KRS-One.
KRS-One.
Oh wow,
and they did a real famous show together, and I think KRS-One even introduces one of their tracks. And that's where I feel like the foundation was implemented. And then a few years later, I've heard stories of how Biohazard hooked up with Onyx, but you ever hear the Slam remix?
Mm-hmm.
That's Biohazard.
Biohazard doing it. Yep.
That. And in that video with the crowd and they're all moshing and slamming, that's a hardcore show they were at when they did that. I forget how they met. I heard a story.
It was for the Judgment Night soundtrack.
Yeah, there's a bunch of people on that soundtrack.
Because House of
a lot
Pain
of collaborations.
got together, and there were a lot of metal. And
that's one of my
Korn, I believe, was on there.
Ever.
Yeah, and I thought that was how they got together for the first time.
Ice-T and Slayer.
Yeah.
I love
Ice-T
track.
Body count, you know what I mean? Like he's
right there.
He's serious. He
that's
really
hardcore. Yeah.
is knee deep
King
in
DMC.
the hardcore.
King DMC's in a rock metal band at the moment with heavy hip hop influence stuff. And shout out to King DMC. You know, Dave Proch, our artist, our guy, has been working with him on a comic book thing. But yeah, I've been checking it out, and they rock.
Yeah, man.
Pretty dope, man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Ice-T, body count. Yeah, he's been
heavy
in the scene.
Heavy.
They called it. I'm just now learning that there's a lot of different genres of metal.
Yeah.
Death metal, hardcore. What else, Karl? We got
grindcore.
Yeah.
Oh, progressive. You've got, I mean, there's tons of different categories, but it's the same, and it's funny too. I notice like most fans of metal are fans of hip hop. They may not go deep into underground like Jay. But they'll be able to call out somebody. They'll go, "Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Well, I know a Jay-Z song or this is, so on and so forth." And you'll get the other side. Like I'll be talking with hip hop heads and they'll go, "Oh yeah, I listen to metal. Yeah, this Metallica song is dope."
Absolutely.
And you go, "Well, that's cool. That's, but metal goes so much deeper than that. When you start getting into hardcore, grindcore, death, all these different
industrial
subsets, right? Yeah.
Wu-Tang really beats everybody in the middle, if you ask me. Because
I think you're right there, Lukey.
I think that's the game. I think that everybody, the metal fan, because Center Stage. I just missed Wu-Tang, Nas, and Busta Rhymes. Center Stage had a show. It was Tyler Quali. Oh, it was Wu-Tang and somebody. No, it was Willie the Kid from Wu-Tang.
Oh, I love Willie.
Yeah. So boom, it was you saw metalheads all up and down that fucking place, yo.
Yeah.
Like it was like it was really
it's fucking Wu-Tang.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
But some of the people, cause I snuck in to see, I didn't sneak in. I didn't know that it was Seven Dust that was going to be there. I went to this Seven Dust show at the Masquerade, and some of the same people I saw there was in the front row in the little center stage. They had this little place where it's open down at the bottom. He was all down up in there, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like at the show. That's when I kind of understood more and more, because like skateboarders like Wu-Tang. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, there's nothing better to skateboard to than Wu-Tang.
Well,
something about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got Wu-Tang skateboard.
I skated to a lot of Beastie Boys too.
Okay. I like the Beastie Boys, but I'm particular to a couple records.
Please say Paul's Boutique. You'll be my best friend forever.
Not that one, man. It's a little before
my
time. I'm more of I like Ill Communication and check that out. Those two.
Their last
Paul Boutique has a little too much.
Oh, it's strange. It's very kind of jazz funk.
and that's just me and my friends call it.
Yeah.
A little like disco rap to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All that
I agree.
80s, the early 80s shit disco rap. It's dope, but it's not for me, really.
I just loved it because it was so different. And I always gravitated to something that was just so kind of off the wall different.
Yeah. It's kind of, they're kind of like a punk. They started as a hardcore band. You ever hear that demo?
Yeah, Fight for Your Right to Party. I mean, come on, think about it. That was when the Beastie Boys, even in, what was that movie they were in? They weren't in Crush Route. They Beat Street or whatever it was, or Beat Street.
Beat Street.
Yeah, I mean they were originally a punk band in that movie, but I mean that's what their roots are, is punk. Like they wanted to do punk music, and Ruben was like, hey man, this might be some hip hop shit. Like I think Fight for Your Right to Party,
Rick Rubin
was like the first kind of crossover type into those two worlds. You know what I mean? Because I definitely remember seeing that on MTV. It would be on Yo MTV, but then it could also come on just randomly in the middle of the night, in the middle of rock song stuff.
Before Aerosmith and Run DMC collabed?
Yeah, no, I mean, Fight for Your Right to Party. Yeah, Fight for Your Right to Party was way earlier than Walk This Way.
Really?
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. It was right before that.
That's pretty early.
Yeah,
I was like in 7th grade when License to Ill came out.
Okay.
Something like that. 7th or 8th grade. I don't know. Something like that.
Me too. We're probably around the same age.
Really?
Or I don't know. License to Ill. Sorry, excuse me. No, I was like a little fucking baby. Never mind.
We was dumb young in the game. You know what I'm saying?
I just remember this dude.
First one with Fight for Your Right.
Yep.
All right.
Yep. And Girls, Paul Revere. Yeah.
I do love.
I love Paul Revere.
What's Looking Down the Barrel of a Gun? I do love that track. What's that on? Looking down the barrel of a gun.
I know. Is it my hip hop phone a friend?
I believe that's on
Paul's Boutique.
License to Ill. I believe so. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not the biggest Beasties fan. Like I like certain Beastie songs, and I respect everything the Beastie Boys have done, but I can't tell you like I have an exclusive or a deep catalog of Beastie Boys shit.
I'm the same way. I'm the same way. Yeah.
Fight for Your Right to Party was obviously, I fell in love with them as soon as I heard that. That was like one of my seminal, childhood. Oh my God, what is this? Like hearing music. I remember hearing that and seeing that video and just being like, oh my God, like my mind was exploding. Like that was like one of those songs for me. But then, like I said, Sabotage, exactly. When Sabotage, one of the greatest videos ever.
Yeah,
one of the greatest songs though too. Like it's just it's just so primal. It's just so dope, man.
Right.
I love Sabotage. That's one of my favorites.
I love that one too.
I know you can. That's one of my favorite songs.
That's that. Come on, man. That song's ill.
It's a warm up song. It's a warm up song where we went out to we was in the locker room. We would warm up that JT Money.
Oh wow.
Okay.
Also, another group that I thought was kind of like a hip hop band. I forget the song I heard, but I didn't know it was them. So I was like, oh shit, it was Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I felt like they was rapping. So yo, that's rap. Red Hot Chili Peppers is a rap group. No, they're not. Not at all. But
they just have a really, really groovy rrhythm section.
Absolutely.
And a lead singer that has some weird cadence, but you can't ever figure out what the fuck he's saying.
Until he starts singing. Until he sings real hard. When he sings
hemming away.
That's what I was just thinking when you said it too, Carl. I was like, give it away now.
Whatever.
That was
now. Oh yeah.
Hey man, the Red Hot Chili Peppers was an era also. You know what I mean? Under the Bridge, right? That song. That's another one of those songs that
that's a dope song.
I think, everybody, that takes you somewhere. That's one of them songs.
I'm gonna say something about the Red Hot Chili Peppers, man. I think the guitarist died of heroin overdose, correct?
They had like 6 different guitar players.
Oh damn!
Supposedly he's clean now and back with him. I think I just read that somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, passed away.
Yeah, but it's like people doing heroin now, man. That's old news. Stop doing it. Just do hookah.
Heroin made a big comeback. I don't know.
It did. Why?
It never went nowhere.
I don't know.
It got big.
Because apparently you feel really fucking good when you're on it.
Don't call it a comeback. Hey, yo, Will,
I mean, people do it for a reason. I'm
not trying to guide anybody there, but I heard it's like shaking hands with Jesus, and he hands you a 20.
That's what's up. I don't want to do it though.
But I don't endorse it. No, I'm just
Here's the
playing.
reason why they do heroin. Man. Because they do prescription
It's the Green
pills.
Dragon. No. Almost there. Come on.
Almost. Yo, what happens is they do prescription pills, and then they can't get the pills no more, and they go to heroin. That's what happens.
Exactly. They can't keep up.
A good homie die that way.
Really? Yep. R.I.P.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Bones. He was one of my favorite dudes ever, and he was always clean. He'd be the ones telling us, "Yo, chill." And then somehow he had to start taking painkillers, like painkillers.
Got injured or something?
Yeah. Crazy. I don't know. Or maybe he just started because it was fun, you know. But
okay.
5 years later, he passed away.
Damn.
Rest in peace.
My old girl, Bree Cheese, I used to tag with her. I don't know, you might know Bree Cheese, a girl named Brielle Taylor. PrimoJAB. I know.
Not off the top of my head. Maybe if I see her.
She overdosed too, yo. I think she had got some of that thing.
Rest up to her.
I used to do the Is the Wiz. You know what I'm saying? I used to bite his style all the time with that big old IZ. Because that's my nickname. Everybody, Israel. So I used to bite Is the Wiz is. And she would do like a triangle with dots in it for cheese. In some places, or in Castleberry, still had the cheese up. So sometimes I go by there, I just start crying.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
But you see the cheese. Like, she was on drugs. Like, ever since I knew her, she was like on drugs, like any type of drugs. I asked her, "What type of drugs you did?" She said, "I've done everything."
What you got?
No, basically. I said, "So that means you did?" She said, "Yeah, everything. No, you don't have to ask me. I've done everything." I'm like, damn. Okay, cool. When we gonna go right? We're gonna go right again? Let's go right. I thought I was Zoro off Wild Style, yo. Word. We climbed shit. Word. It was cool. It was a fun time. But the more
you getting up there, huh?
Hell yeah, I was getting paused. Yeah, I was climbing. Yo, we climbed what do you call them? One of them ad things. Billboard. We climbed the billboard and shit. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Word.
That's dope.
She held the flashlight for me. You know what I'm saying?
You got busy, huh?
Nah, I got up there and got the fuck down. Quick. I-Z. It's like, oh, we watching, boom. Cheese, we got the fuck up out of there, yo. Word. There you go. Word. There you go, Karl. Get the fuck out of there, yo.
I got friends who are just walking around New York City broad daylight.
Bombing?
This little thing here, this little thing here. I sent you some pictures. Shout out to the SDS crew.
Yeah, hey yo, boom.
That's my graffiti crew, art collective.
Oh shit, that's what's up, man.
That's what's up.
When I went up there,
I think that's another thing.
Let's do it again. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I know of several people that I would guess are in punk or into punk, into hardcore music that they definitely are active bombing out here. Putting their names. I mean, I think it's something about just the vibes of the music, man. It opens up people's minds, gets them creative. I mean, they like to, but it's also, I feel like it's also, kind of the rebellious nature, the do-it-yourself nature of it.
Absolutely.
Just like underground hip hop, man. It's the same type of personalities that are probably drawn to it. Absolutely.
It's fuck the system.
Yeah, no doubt. 2 times.
True indeed. Yeah. I know a lot of hardcore guys that are like a straight edge though. We don't even drink caffeine.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not me and my homies.
No, I think you'll find that elsewhere. It's just the hardcore community they're the ones that will really kind of signify straight edge as a specific.
Definitely, but I would say it's less than it's ever been right now in the hardcore community. When I first started going, it was like 50-50. There'd be like dudes drinking 40s outside, and then there'd be like other dudes who were kind of more clean cut, who were straight edge. It seems to be fizzling a little, for better or worse. I don't know why.
I don't know. I look at it like veganism. Just do you. If you don't want to do anything, that's cool. But
but sometimes they can be a little, like I remember one time, Mindforce, we played one of our first shows in Richmond, Virginia.
Yeah.
And matter of fact, I was walking around, anywhere you're from where you're at, I almost got robbed from my polo that day.
Oh shit.
Yeah. But we show up and we come out of the van and, we're big marijuana smokers, and we're smoking joints outside the club. You know, I caught some hairy eyeballs. You know what I mean? I caught some ice grills from the straight edge crowd.
Yeah.
And that's the kind of when it's like, yo, man, fuck you, you know?
Yeah.
So,
let me live my life.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, do your thing. I'm happy you don't need any of that shit. Go for it. That's great.
I don't know.
I'll take your portion.
Some of them might need to smoke a little weed, if I'm being honest.
I'm saying it would help.
They are healthy nices, yo. I don't care what the fuck you do. It don't affect me if you ain't messing with my salvation, yo.
100%.
Rock out.
Hold on. You just said something crazy. Hey, man, I don't know if y'all are aware. Here we go, full circle. Did y'all know that there is this study out here that shows that there are ties to fitness and right-wing ideologies, or people that are involved in fitness are more likely to be to be agreeable to certain ideas, white supremacy being one of them, but not only that. Yeah, fascist adjacent type ideologies, things like that. And they some study, Google it. You know, I read it, I happen to read it. You know, I read all types of wild shit, and it's something to do with the propensity to work out or take care of your body.
Wow.
It's attracted this crowd, or maybe there's some correlation between it can lead you down that path. Now, I have heard that there is like this soccer mom Nazism that happens, and it happens through beauty products, right? There's some sort of and it happened really deeply in the pandemic when people were inside. If you start going down these rabbit holes on Facebook, you know what I mean? If you say, oh yeah, I'm really into only having a vegan flour diet or something like that. Oh, I only like paleo. Oh, now I'm raw. Now I'm a raw paleite. Oh, did you know that raw paleoism leads back to the ancient Norse ideologies? Yes. Yeah. Oh, did you know that Nordic culture is this? Did you know? And it's like a weird rabbit hole that you go down that branches. Do you want to know more? Do you want to know more? And it appeals to these women. And well, that's how it started. But it appeals to them because they're, obviously they're inside. They're always looking to keep up with themselves and do things that are beneficial for their longevity. But then it turns more into like fostering these negative feelings, man. Check it out. Google all that shit that I said, man.
I will. That's fascinating.
It's fascinating, man.
Maybe I should stop doing push-ups. I don't want to start.
No, fuck that. Do push-ups. I do 100 a day. I do 100 a day. Maybe Jab.
No, that's fascinating, man. I'm gonna.
It is, man. It's wild, but it's all about the algorithm. You know what I mean? It's all about the way that in our modern world, shit is insidious out here, man. Like the influences of evil and just of influence in general is forever present, man. I mean, there's always something. Even when you going down your Instagram feed, man, if you stick looking at one thing too long, you're gonna see that thing repeated 3 or 4 more times in your feed, man. This shit is crazy, man. The machines are crazy. Yes, sir.
I think that article's cap.
Think so? All right, I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna find it. I don't think it's cap, man, because I could see a bunch of soccer moms. I was gonna call them sucker moms because they are sucker moms. But I could see a bunch of some chicks just in the random suburbs of Long Island or Huntington Beach or some shit like that are like, book club Nazis or some shit. I can see them doing that.
Definitely.
Again, the problem is this is how social media doesn't work. So you'll go down a rabbit hole like that, but do we really know the basis of the article and where it started? Is it based off of, out of 100 people we polled at gyms, 75% of them were Republican and white supremacists?
Right, I hear what you're saying.
There's no
which gyms and what part of the country did they do it in? Did they do this across the world? It's one of those things where, people will read something and it'll kind of make sense, and then they'll tell somebody else about it, and they'll go, "Yeah, my buddy told me about this article that if you go to the gym, you're a white supremacist."
That's why I know
what you mean. Yeah. I know what you mean. I'm not saying that, just by working out, you are prone to these right-wing
like
thoughts. But yeah,
like
absolutely. Thank you, Jay. That's what I was trying to say.
There might be a correlation in some senses that, you know, like people that go to work out are highly motivated people. Yeah. I don't know that would mean that you're just, I know tons of highly motivated Republicans or Democrats. So you know what I mean? Like, I don't really understand how they would get a correlation like that.
I mean,
I'm really disturbed, man.
It's why I think, again, it goes back into once you start focusing on this health and this well-being, this self motivation thing, you find yourself susceptible to certain influences, and I think it's easy for
like
somebody. Well, I'm not just
saying like what the fuck.
That's why I'm not. I said white supremacy, right? But as one ugly face of what we're talking about. But I think just any sort of mental manipulation, we can juxtapose that for white supremacy. We can say that, but there are various ways. If you go down a certain path, you will be bombarded with things that will influence your thoughts and agree with you and appeal to you even more. And they will lead you to do certain bullshit.
I am kind of seeing a correlation here. So if I'm somebody that works out, right? A lot of people that work out might be because of, you know, they're going for an image. They want a certain image out of their body or whatever.
Yes. Now you see what I'm saying. Thank you, Karl. Yes.
Those might be more susceptible people to outside influences, whether those be good or bad.
You're making it make sense now.
Versus somebody who doesn't feel the need to chase a body image or any of those kind of things, probably not being as susceptible to advertising and other things like rabbit holes that get you into white supremacy.
Right.
Now, is that kind of the angle that they're looking at?
Yes. And I'm sending you this article too.
Interesting because I could see a correlation. It makes a little sense to me because I could see a correlation. You know how some of these MAGA dudes are like obsessed with preparing for the apocalypse.
Thank you.
Yes. Preppers. And the same thing transacts to when they're getting fit. It's like, I gotta beat everyone.
I gotta be ready to flee the zombies.
It's alpha.
Wink. Yeah. Well, first, if you call yourself an alpha person, you're not an alpha person. And number two, I personally don't believe in that alpha bullshit, man. Like, what?
I don't really know about that.
Yeah, it's that sucker mom shit, that sucker mom, sucker dad shit. Don't worry, it's not for you to know. You're a normal person. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, I never heard the alpha stuff.
Yeah, that's that fucking dumb shit.
And like I say, Q is stupid. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Q, the Q cult. Yeah. Oh man, we don't need to talk about none of this shit.
Let's go to something else that's more important. It's crazy important that I have to talk about this with this man right now, yo. You're Italian, correct?
Yeah, proud Italiano.
Okay.
What the fuck happened, man?
Oh man, you can't, dude. I'll throw that fucking chair across.
I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry.
That's deep, man. I don't know what happened, especially coming off winning the Euros. I don't know what the fuck happened to my.
Jorginho dyed his hair blonde, and then boom, he ain't been the same since, yo.
Those guineas fucked up.
Now Foden, yo, Foden dyed his hair blonde, and he ain't been the same since. He's English. I'm saying, boom, yeah.
What I was surprised at was that they kept their coach Mancini. Usually, if they don't qualify, they're like the mob over there. You're done.
You might get murdered.
They kept them.
Also, Spurs are doing well after a poor start.
They've got the North London Derby on Monday.
Oh, really?
You're mad early though.
By the way, if you out there in this world, we are definitely talking about European soccer. I am a huge fan of European soccer. EPL, really EPL, yo. Boom. I love soccer. Karl up there, give me the face. Yeah.
Boom. No, I'm good with it. Okay. I've been watching.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a Chelsea guy. We had Jorginho on the team. Pulisic might be going to Juventus. Hopefully, so you get some burn. I'm saying so. Boom. You don't root for the United States at all? I never see you like.
For the United States. I'll root for the United States over Italy because that's where.
Get out of here.
You know, that's where I'm from.
That's where you from.
Grandparents.
But Italy is so much better.
So much better.
Oh damn!
My grandparents will.
I'm saying. Yeah.
But you know, Man, I love basketball too. I'm just not good at it.
Didn't they just start practicing?
And they really did. Oh shit, they did, yo. Word. They're in Japan. The Warriors are in Japan. I am a Warriors fan. I just love that team so much for the fact that Klay Thompson is hilarious. Steph is a cornball. Oh, my audio's gonna be fucked up because my baby mama is FaceTiming me right now, and my daughter's on the joint, yo. Well, I know what my daughter is. Hold on, let me talk to her real quick.
Yeah, take it.
Oh, it didn't connect.
No, it's not gonna pop up on the screen.
I'm on the phone.
It's a different app.
Yeah, it's connecting. Oh, it didn't connect.
The audio still records too.
Oh, well, there you go.
Sick. Karl, man, you just on you.
Karl is like everything, man, yo.
I got you hooked up.
Lukey, you still play ball all the time, right?
Oh yeah. I'm still decent. That's why I'm not coaching or doing anything while, because I'm still decent. When I get bad, that's whenever. Yeah, does he mean to call me? Or what's going on here?
One of my only regrets in high school is leaving wrestling and going to the basketball team.
Hey, yo, low key, my wrestling coach always told me, don't play basketball, wrestle, you get a college scholarship. Because me and you are both lanky and long.
I was going to say you got a wrestling build. Pause.
Good one, Jay.
Hey, yo, boy, that's good. That's a good pause. That's a great pause. Just not answering.
I don't ever want to see Lukey in a onesie.
Hey, yo, son.
I mean,
that's tough.
I think Lukey probably takes some of his wrestling ambition out when he goes to play Sir Hack-a-Lot on the court. Yeah. But he's more like definitely a WWE wrestler as opposed to Greco-Roman style.
Word.
Hey, yo, I found
there's no tactician or finesse.
Reference. You are knowledgeable.
Hey, man, I read books and shit, man. You know, I'm about knowledge.
High class on this show. High class on this show.
Check it out. By the way, PrimoJAB 2 coming, PrimoJAB.
Coming soon, man.
Yeah.
God bless Beats. God bless Beats, PrimoJAB did hip hop trivia. And yo, we wouldn't be no good if it wasn't for PrimoJAB up there.
I know shit, man.
Questions. Yeah, and also they make fun of God bless. It was summertime. He had on jeans and Timbs.
God bless is serious, man. You know, that is true. He did just start wearing shorts, I think, in the past, over the pandemic. I was surprised, actually. I was like, damn, you wearing shorts and shit. That's what's up.
Oh, yeah,
yeah. But he was definitely a jeans and Timbs dude all year round. You know, he just a rugged dude. That's what he does, you know.
Yeah.
Hip hop shit.
I didn't know on the PrimoJAB 2 that was him yelling, yo, PrimoJAB shit. PrimoJAB. That's him.
Yeah. That's that's God bless, man. You know, he don't like to be so overt, you know what I mean? Like I try to get him to be when he was young, but you know what I mean? He loves just being behind the scene and kind of orchestrating shit, man. Like he got a dope business mind. Yeah, cooking up shit. Like he strategizing everything, you know. We got to get him back on here, man.
Yeah, he's got such a great style.
He got a lot of work coming. Absolutely.
If y'all don't know, once again, God bless Beats is responsible for the Lord Talks with Flea Lord. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all three of them.
Yeah, Flea Lord probably wouldn't be in the position he in right now if the Lord Talks didn't come out. The album covers was dope.
And he does a lot of stuff for Funk P.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's been a
Dark Low. Pre-Dark Low, you know what I mean?
Well.
Super good dude.
I know.
T-shirt. Now I want to talk about your T-shirt.
Yeah, Jay. Let's talk about Jay's T-shirt.
You were missed at the supply and demand this summer, man.
Oh yeah, they gave it to Sam Buck.
He did a good job, but
he's a good dude.
You know, he's no Lukey.
That's what I heard, but he never did that shit before. You know what I'm saying? One thing different about me and Sam Buck is, and I think it's one of the reasons why people gravitate more to Sam Buck than to I. I'm a rapper and an artist myself, and I'm not really social like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Sam Buck is trying to get interviews and he's real social. I have a full-time job and a kid. He doesn't. He gets to go everywhere, blah, blah, blah. And sometimes I think some of these people are not intimidating of me. They just ain't fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a part of the culture. Sam Buck was a fan of the culture. Now he is a part of the culture, what he does with the culture. You know what I'm saying? So it's a little bit of difference. So when people hear my voice on the stage, they relate to it from a person who is in the culture because I'm on all these big ghost projects. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, I saw
Shit, you on that new Blessed Picasso too that just came out. Speaking of, I mean, it ain't like you just on old stuff. You're an active person who's on shit.
What?
You on that new Eddie, that new, was it Eddie Kane now? No, it ain't Eddie Kane shit.
No, I was listening to you on Grim Day with
Grim Day, thank you. He was
Fester.
on Grim Day, a la Prim, Uncle Fester. Shout out those two.
I was listening to that today.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You still popping up. You popping up all over the place still.
But the deal is with that is like, I mean, say for example, I'm at 38 Special at the Supply the Man One show, and so I said peace something blah 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 to him. He said, "What's up, man?" He's walking by. Then he said, "I'm Lukey Cage." And he said, "Oh yeah, I should have put the voice together." Yeah. So he knew the voice, but he couldn't put his finger on it. You know what I'm saying? So people kind of know me for the voice. So when they hear the voice, it's something else. You know what I'm saying? So they're entertained by the voice.
The crime apple joint was the one that put me onto you.
Oh yeah.
Those skits were crazy.
I don't even remember them joints. About the food.
The food, eating healthy, all that stuff.
Oh, yeah, the Bionic bitch, was that on there?
Is that Cocaine Beach?
No, that's
Aquadente.
Aquadente. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Aquadente. Okay. Yeah, that was what put me on the Crime Apple. To be honest, that's my first encounter with Crime Apple and Big Ghost. The combo of them. Yeah, I love that Aquadente.
Yo, Crime's got a crazy verse on the new Big Ghost, Milano Constantine. He's got a line about saying it, not spraying it. It's real memorable. It's good.
Okay, all right.
And shout out to Big Ghost. It was just his birthday, so.
Oh man, happy birthday, Karl. Nah, shout out Big Ghost. No, man, I'm just fucking with you, but still, yeah, man, that's dope. Hey, I got that Milano Constantine. I haven't heard but 2 songs on it just because I have it in my my random. Like that's how I do all these downloads. Just so much music comes out. That's the only way I feel like I can ever hear something. I probably listen to it once, just one time through, but then I let it go into a random. Like I have things just popping up all the time still that I'm like, oh damn, what album is this? And now I go back and look through there. But that Milano, yeah, that's that rugged shit. It's definitely a good flavorful sound. You know what I mean? Like it definitely it has an era of to it. You know what I mean? Like it has a time mark to it.
Yeah, man. 100%. What I love about him is, you know, he's not blowing your mind all the time, but he has like this certain New York energy that it's my favorite thing. Like almost like early CNN, early Big Pun.
Yeah.
Like he's got this swag and his cadence that's just like, it's just so my favorite. It's just so New York. It's like,
I remember you gave me a text and said it's your album of the year contender, yo.
Think so.
Big up, Pay the Ghost, yo.
I also think the hidden gem on the last few Big Ghost albums, and especially this one, is DJ Grouch. On the cut.
Scratching.
Makes the hairs like, it just gives me chills, man. He's out of control.
Wouldn't it be funny if DJ Grouch was Big Ghost and Karl at the same time?
Well, I want to see a picture of Hector Puente Colon Jr.
Oh, and the men's Philharmonic soccer team or whatever.
Basketball team.
Basketball team, yeah, that shit.
Like, come on, man, that's all BG bullshit. Come on.
Of course it is. I follow them still though. They got an Instagram page. I follow
them too.
Absolutely,
I gotta find that.
So he always gives credit to the music instrumentation played by Hector Puente Colon.
But they got
Jr.
an Instagram page?
Yeah, they got Instagram.
Oh, I gotta find it.
And it just says Big Ghost Certified is the profile picture.
That's it. Absolutely.
On that Milano, I love the Riggs got a great verse on that Milano too.
Yes.
Yes. It's telling a story about a kid being in prison at the same time as his dad.
Oh wow.
And I've heard stories about that around Poughkeepsie. Like I talked this one girl, she was in prison with her mom at the same time, but she didn't know who her mom was. So she could have been walking right past her. I heard that fucking line Riggs said, it blew me away. It was just so he has such a way of being so relatable.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Matter of factly when he delivers too, man. It's straight to it.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out Riz.
great. They were great at the last Supply and Demand. They were probably my favorite. Them and Umbrella might have stole the show. The Umbrella Collective.
Those guys, shout out to Mickey Diamond.
They hit it.
Chinatown. What's it?
Chinatown Sound.
Chinatown Sound.
Yeah, he just spit on there.
Yeah.
Put your shirt on though next time, son. Ain't nobody want to see that shit, bro. Yeah.
That's funny.
Hey, you look like you lost some weight.
Yeah, he looked like he living good right now, man. Stop drinking.
A little bit. Way to go, Mickey.
I'm fucking with you, Mickey Diamond. I'm fucking with you, son. You know I'm fucking with you. Anyway, what I say, I forget your boom, but yo, I know we gotta get off here because I know you got it. Stuff to do. I'm saying, well, I gotta FaceTime my baby back too. I don't think FaceTime working with the microphone. Yeah. But boom, we got a record cut. Got a record out that's probably sold out by now. Yeah, it's Tuesday. It's Tuesday. Right now it's Tuesday. So that record is gone.
Yeah.
That record is gone, yo. But it's on Triple B. It's actually on all streaming services right now. If you want to go check it out, lift weights to it and drive real fast. Try not to crash. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. Thank you, Lukey.
Yeah, real shit, yo.
Hey, hold on though. But before we go,
I got time if you want to keep going.
I was about to say we still got a quick little second. I was gonna ask you, and I think we were talking about it before. Let's talk about what's your impressions of the cookout? I mean, you saw the Umbrella get down, you saw SD get down,
shirt on.
Hidden Character, you saw all these people get down. I mean, how'd you enjoy it? Like the showmanship? I mean, let's talk about it, because we're the three of us, we have FOMO from not being able to be at the cookout. Like, we knew that was going to be an ill show, and you're the second person to come on like, the cookout.
Yeah, because we talked to Kip.
Kip DeFog
been like my favorite show in the last few years. Just because it was like seeing a show in somebody's backyard, bro.
Oh, okay.
It was
what
like
was the
in
venue?
the back. It was like, it's in the Bronx, and if you know certain like companies, like stores in the Bronx, I have a store, and then there'll be like an outside area, and usually the outside area can be like rough, like glass bullshit. This outside area had an old train track going through.
Oh wow, okay.
All the way up to the stage, so you could like, at one point I was on half the train track, and they also had had a stove with graffiti all over it. Like an old stove.
Stove God cooks.
He bring the stove on
it's on tour with him.
It's on tour, exactly.
They just add to it every show.
And it was just, I loved it so much because it reminded me of a small hardcore show. People doing art, aggressive rapping on the stage. I thought Stove God stole the show though, man. His set was crazy.
Indeed, he's a really good performer,
insane.
yo.
Yes.
His set was crazy, but we showed up and we seen a couple of them. I don't know if they're new, but I'm only hearing about them now. A bunch of those dudes that roll with those Lynn, Massachusetts guys.
Yeah.
They're on
that's
like
a Hidden Character.
Yeah.
The Mayos, all them. Yeah.
They were great. Starker and YL were great.
I love those guys. Those guys are really good performers, yo.
They were great. And SD Knack and Al Davino were crazy, I'll be honest. It seemed like maybe a few people left after Stove God, because Stove God was supposed to headline. And then I don't know what happened. He was like, nah, I'm going on now. And then SD and Al Davino had the headline. But they held it down. It was ill. They held it down.
That's what's up.
I didn't know
Shout out those two.
I didn't know that didn't happen, yo. I don't know why Stove.
But it was a great day, man. I don't go to the Bronx a lot, and I wish I did more. It's just, there's not a lot of shows in the Bronx. But I think Thousand Words who threw it is from the Bronx. And we went down early. I ate at a fucking popping pizza joint. Drank some Montepulciano wine. And we show up at the cookout, and it was great. We were just smoking, vibing. But what I loved about it the most was that intimate setting. Like, even more intimate than those Supply and Demand shows, Lukey. Like, it seemed in there, And it was a beautiful day. They had all these graffiti and paintings of the performers. I don't know if they did it for the show or a week.
Yeah, that was Kip. Kip did all them paintings for each artist and gave them
no shit.
Yeah.
Like they were crazy.
Yeah, the last
Kip DeFog.
episode, Kip DeFog, the last episode he dropped, he talks about that. He said it was one of the best days of his life.
Yeah, he speaks very highly of that.
There is he from the Bronx? This dude from New York?
No,
he's from Worcester.
Yeah,
Worcester, Massachusetts.
outside of Boston.
That's like 3-4 hours from the city.
Yeah, he drove down for it.
Wow.
But yeah, it was something 1,000 Words did. They're really tight, and he wanted to kind of show off Kip's work. And
his work was amazing.
Yeah, he's a super phenomenal artist.
I gotta listen to that episode.
Yeah, it's really dope. Yeah.
You're the last one he talked about.
But they all are.
Yeah.
Right, Carl.
Yeah.
There was one point where I was rocking to I don't know who was playing, and this fucking dude just boned out, just fell on his face, turned white, fell on his face.
Oh shit!
Dude was performing?
In the crowd next to me while somebody was performing.
The beats were just hitting too hard.
I don't know. Maybe sometimes we call around my homies and I call it boning out when you just smoke too much weed and you gotta go down.
Yeah.
But he was up the rest of the show. He was fine, but that was a scary moment. I don't know who really saw that there.
I would have yelled, Travis Scott. I would have grabbed the mic.
Oh.
And Rome showed up. Rome did some songs.
Okay. Shit. Speaking of, we in the future. At this point, you know, that new Rome, that new Kiss the Ring is out. Man, I anticipate that it's going to be super dope, and Rome is instantly going to be back in the conversation for Rapper of the Year off of just one album, which is going to be crazy because I think that's the only thing he's put out this year, right? It's just this Kiss the Ring.
Yeah,
that's dope. I love that he's focused on just putting out one super dope quality project this year. Like,
well, he was super busy too. I mean, he did a full European tour. That documentary.
Watch the documentary.
Yes, go to Rome Streets.
I gotta watch
YouTube
that.
page.
Yeah, check the documentary out.
Great.
Streets of Rage tour.
I think when it comes to live music, and I say this as someone who's a lead singer in a band.
Yeah,
I do it. I think he's one of the best live, man.
Absolutely. His breath control is immaculate.
Like Lukey, do you remember when he came out with Flea Lord at that first one? Yeah. He came out and did not the Naughty Joint, Nautica, 93 Nautica or whatever. That place lit up.
So indeed.
That place lit up.
I asked him, it's funny, like I asked him, I said, you performing? I said, why don't you get your own set? He said, I don't know. And he looked so disturbed. But that disturbed look was like, I'm gonna go get it though. Like, I don't know, man. Yeah,
he was kind of coming up then still, I guess. Not really, but
my favorite song by Rome Streets, even though he got a lot of songs I like, Lick the Toad. So much drugs than music on the corner, son, on Platinum Plus. I'm like, what?
It's got those dark keyboards.
Yes.
Yeah, the whole mood of it's just creepy. Yeah,
it's really good. So much drugs in music.
I like too many. There's too many to pick. I mean, Prayers Over Packages, Snow Beach is a classic. Stay Golden with Planet Asia, I think is rarefied rap skills. I mean, like
has Planet Asia ever rhymed a bad bar in his life?
Never.
I think you'd be hard to find a whack Planet Asia rap. Absolutely.
I'm saying never.
Yeah.
If it's out there, I don't want to hear it.
I wouldn't even believe it exists.
Yeah.
I don't want to hear it either.
Every time,
that dude is special.
Not trying, he's like fucking just destroying.
I
love that album he did with Evidence from last year.
Any freestyle. That's what I am saying. We'll say, freestyle. I'm learning from freestyle. Definitely. I fucks with that.
Yeah, man.
He said, I love all my nephews. And I say, oh, I'm a nephew too? Whoa. I remember I rapped for him at AC3. Here's the bar I said, in Atlanta, GA, almost every cop's a hater. Before they approach, you gotta eat the roach like Tyler, the Creator. That's when the fucking he ate the roach in that video, and he laughed so hard.
I like that song.
Yeah, Gobbler, yeah.
Yeah, that is one song I like by Tyler, the Creator. Absolutely. That and She. I like She for whatever reason. Outside the window.
Yeah, that song's disturbing.
I love that shit. Yo, that shit's hot. I love that song. And then, I just want to talk.
And conversation. You guys can stalk. and masturbate.
Yeah, yo, hey man, that dude's bugged out, but that song is hot, man.
He said he want to
That's a crazy concept.
Body into the woods and fornicate with it. I'm like, what?
Yeah, he bugged out in it. The video bugged out too. I'm big on good videos, man. You got a good visual. Yeah. I'll give you a little bit of the
all that rape talking shit from him and Earl made me realize, Tyler probably was gay a long time ago, man. Why you talking about raping girls? Like all this rape talk and misogyny is just over the top. And now he's talking about he used to kiss white boys at like 16 on a song. I was like, he was gay. Then he has The Boy in the Bathtub and A Boy is a Gun, a song called A Boy is a Gun.
Wow.
He said
he's gay?
I didn't know Talib Kweli did all this?
No, Tyler the Creator, my bad.
Okay, because you said, Jay, you heard it too. Okay, I was bugging out listening to this. I was like, oh my God, I didn't know this. Damn, man, that man about to be on our neck again. Man,
Tyler, please, no, man, I don't got no time.
Yeah, I'm gonna very selectively cut that out as a promo.
No, man. He said what he said, man. We stand on words,
but he got a new account. I'm just trying to block him again.
I'm just gonna have it on loop. I knew he was gay.
Yikes! Look, boy, I was like,
my bad, Tyler.
All three of us had the same look in our eyes. Like, what did Lukey just say?
Tyler, get off my case, G.
Holy shit. Yeah. Damn, there's so much knowledge packed in episode 58. I'm learning so much that I didn't know before.
I'm gonna have to call M80 and be like, yo, please, be the peace maker right here. I know that's your man's and stuff. Like, he's like, yo, give me $500 and I'll make it right now. I'm like, no.
Yeah, that is M80. Yeah. He'll get paid for it. That's a fact.
If you want this PR nightmare to go away, Lukey, pay me the money. I'll tell him to get my homie. Everything will be cool. I'm like, damn, M80, man, like, boom. If I don't want Talib to, like, Instagram me for 20 hours straight, so.
Well, yeah, you don't want them problems.
Take Cash App or Zelle, maybe. Got me? Thanks, man. How's your dog?
I promise you he takes both.
Yeah. Vimo, anything. Any
all
way
of
you
it.
get the money,
all of it.
You got money, he'll make it happen for you. You know what I'm saying? He got that one album on the charts, and the dude wasn't even in the album.
T-Rock?
Nah, man, it was
P-Rock. They were robots.
No,
that was Cannabis.
Yeah, but it was a rapper that had all these features from Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, all these rappers. But the rapper who actually Forever MC is the name. Forever MC.
Forever MC.
That's Forever MC's album, but Forever MC was only on 3 tracks.
Oh wow!
And that album made the chart show.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, that's in the 80s doing.
Wow.
They made mad money on that album. I think some like $80,000 to $800,000 off that album, like quick. Like I'm like, yo, but that's your album. You ain't rap. It's like Mindforce without you singing. See?
What?
Yo, what's the
Mindforce?
Not Mindforce anymore.
Hey, yo,
no, that ain't happening.
The Cypress Hill album that was produced by Black Milk. That's Cypress Hill.
I didn't even know there was.
Is Be Real rapping on it?
Yeah.
Is Sin Dog rapping on it?
Yeah, but it's
Cypress Hill.
But it's no DJ Muggs making beats.
I think, that's a good point because I think Cypress Hill absolutely, it's definitely Muggs, Be Real, and Sin Dog. It has to be the 3 of them. You're right. I don't know.
The last Tribe Called Quest album, Ali Shaheed Muhammad did not produce any tracks in there, but Q-Tip.
I don't honor that. Q-Tip
did it.
Q-Tip made a lot of Tribe Called Quest.
Me too. I loved it.
Yeah, I like that album.
The one, Thanks for Everything, We'll Take It From Here. Is that the one y'all talking about?
Yeah. The last. Yeah.
I gotta play it. I'll be honest with you, man. I wasn't really checking for it. I'm picky, man.
Quam ain't like it. Your man's Quam ain't like it.
Sounds accurate.
Yeah, Morehouse graduate. I really
nostalgia, man. Sometimes you get you like how Patron tastes, but then they change the flavor and they try to give it back to you and say, here, this is Patron, and you're like, hey, wait a minute, this doesn't taste the same. Just like they doing Casamigos right now, because Casamigos don't taste like how it used to taste like.
Four Locos.
Oh man, like when they changed the formula on Four Loko, oh, that was a tragic time, man. That was tragic.
I almost died drinking those when I was like 20.
Who didn't? You lived a good
Oh my
life.
God, Jesus.
Look, I used to do one of these, and a Four Loko. I would pour it in there.
You're a wild man.
I don't know how I would get home. I'd just wake up at home. It was like, whoa. I guess last night was good.
I probably would have died, man. I remember one time me and PrimoJAB went out. I think it was after the Gucci battle or some shit. Gucci and
yeah, we were hanging out.
Yeah, the man fell asleep in his driveway.
Yeah, that's what I do. That's before my kids. Yeah, I definitely am good for pulling up and passing out in my driveway. But I'm different now.
Just
I'm
so relieved
now.
you made it home. It's just like,
Yeah, exactly. Well, really, no. I'd be sitting in the, yeah, of course, my car's on because I'm sitting in the car listening to a song before I get out the car. And then, hey, I don't know about y'all, but my iPhone starts going crazy when I'm super drunk. Like that's when my best playlists pop up. So I'm like, oh yeah. So I'll sit there, I'll be in a groove listening to 8, 9 songs. And next thing I know, it's 4 a.m. I'm like, I should probably go in the house.
In the doghouse, yo.
In the doghouse.
Yeah, it's crazy. Boom, boom, boom. Once again, boom, boom, boom. It's 9:50. Check it out, boom. New Lords is out on all streaming services that you use.
Right now.
You know what I'm saying? Mindforce, NYC, boom, boom, boom. Go back, listen to the Pillow of the Ivories, the books of the Bible and stuff, Leviticus and all that shit.
Watch the videos on YouTube too. They're pretty cool to show. We threw out 500 joints into the crowd when we opened.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
My homie works on
culture,
farm, so we got all this. Yeah, I'll send it to you. It's real fun, and you can hear Nick did a great job on the cuts and everything. It was great. We need you there, Lukey. We need you there.
I'll be there in October, man. I'll say some shit. I get up there, do my thing, no homo. You know what I'm saying? I gotta do whatever you want. Another hardcore show. You know what I'm saying? What we gotta do. Yeah. PrimoJAB. Karl, you got some more for us? That's all about
you. Yo, I was just gonna say, man, salute to you, Jay. I also want to shout you out for being a dope, well-rounded teacher and educator out here. I think our youth are very important, and they need people such as yourself who actually know what's up, who are cultured, who are out here actually participating and can be a role model and a proper guidance to them, man. So salute to you for that. And yeah, man, we're gonna check you when you get down here in October, man. I was just texting with one of my homegirls, and she's into the hardcore punk scene, and I told her I put you on. So yeah, we're gonna see you up there.
Yo, thank you for that. I really appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Salute.
Thank you.
It's funny. I was walking around the corner down here on Marietta Street. I saw a girl with a Triple B record shirt on. I said, Triple B?
Yeah, they're blowing up.
I was like, she's like, yeah. I said, yo, that's some hardcore metal shit. She's like, yeah. I said,
yeah.
You ever heard of
the ladies are into that? The ladies are into that shit.
I said, you ever heard of Pillows of Ivory?
We're one of the best sellers, Lukey.
I'm like, what the fuck? I think that she thought I was. Oh my God, I had on my New York Knicks shit. So she's probably like, man, this motherfucker on. He just making up shit. He trying to flirt with me.
They hate the Knicks in Atlanta. They hate them.
They do. Fuck
They're
Trey
not
Young.
fans.
Fuck Trey Young.
They chant.
Hey, it's mutual. I love it. It's funny watching them fight because it's like, you're sitting there, you're watching two teams that ain't worth shit hate each other.
How long ago did the
How long ago did we go on our epic run of winning 6 in a decade? Oh, that's funny. Who cares? Because we won 6.
Wait,
shout out the Bulls.
Have the Knicks won since that happened?
No, the Knicks won one championship.
Yeah, one total.
Okay. Yeah, but Chris Childs punched Kobe. Rest in peace. That gotta count for something.
Yes,
hey man, no, I'm tripping, man. Y'all know, don't go hard on me, guys. I'm just being a jerk.
Pause.
Yeah.
Pause. Thank you. That's a proper pause.
And I'm just being someone who has undying faith on so-called spouse who cheats on them over and over again, and that's the New York Knicks.
Go ahead.
What up?
I wanted to tell you about the whole teacher thing. A lot of my songs are about shit I seen at my job.
Really? Yeah, I bet.
Yeah, like there's if you check out the new album, there's a song called 13 and Mean. And that's about a kid who shot up the faculty parking lot trying to get this other kid, but it was in the faculty parking lot. And found out it was fucking 13 trying to kill like a 20-something-year-old. And yeah, if you read that song, I don't really take sides, but I just tell the story. And yeah, my job is crazy, man. My job is crazy.
Nuts.
It's an important job too, man. You know, if I had my druthers, you know, I've gone on this rant plenty of times. I feel like teachers are one of those crafts or one of those professions that deserve the same amount of compensation and prestige as a doctor or a lawyer, because it's something that's essential to the wheels of society. You know what I mean? Like, children are the future. The shit that y'all have to deal with is shaping our future. Education is important, man. But you know,
I tell you right now, I know. Right now, this it's well put, man. Right now, the senior class I have, they were like in 9th, 10th grade when the COVID was in its prime.
Right. Yeah.
Let me tell you, the COVID effect is real, man.
I bet.
Kids can't write It's like they dropped out of school for 2 years and they kind of
do. They know cursive? I heard kids don't know cursive anymore.
They don't even do that.
That's wild.
Teach that anymore here.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And they also, I noticed, it's something about like social ways to be social and and like I don't know, it's just something from not being around people or being in school, you know.
It's these damn screens, man.
Yeah,
it's these screens, you know. It's the gift and the curse, man. It depersonalized people.
I can't win that battle. I have them use the phones for school now.
Yeah.
I have them go on so this way because it's a losing battle. And you know, in class, that's the last thing I'm worried about. I just, you know, just do your work so I don't have to fail you.
Facts.
Indeed. My dad is he was a high school teacher.
Oh shit!
Like he was a pastor and a high school teacher. He taught PE.
Word.
He despised everything about computers. That's why he retired.
That's like my dad. My dad was a teacher who retired.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now it's all computers. All my kids have laptops.
It's a PE teacher and his laptop, iPad, shit. He had a complaint, and he wrote it and put it on his principal's desk. And he told her, I wrote it and put it on your desk. My dad's rude, mouth rude sometimes. And so he said, if it's not an email, it didn't happen. So he was so mad. He was so mad. So I'm sitting there. I came up to visit. He said, hey, clear out my email because I have like 97,000 emails and I got to get rid of them. Like, I got to, so I can send emails. I can't send the emails. Like, what? 97,000? What the heck? Yeah, I haven't checked my email in 6 years. So I got to send it.
All of them, like Bed Bath and Beyond, spam.
Oh my God, it was everything.
You know what I mean?
37 minutes. I'm like going in.
Sunglass Hut.
I couldn't go in and just select everything.
No, you can select 25 at a time.
Yeah, something like that.
That's the worst.
It's years ago. Like, you're right, it's like 25. I don't even know if it was even that many, but we were just going in just talking about how like he didn't like it, and then they wrote graffiti on his wall. And it was like, this is the first time in 40-something years of teaching that someone put graffiti, some gang stuff on my wall. I'm like, dang, it's crazy. But enough about that. I gotta send this email. Yeah. He calls Nintendo Pokemon. He calls any system Pokemon, yo.
Okay.
Yeah, all they want to do is play Pokemon. Like, yo, man, that's stupid. But that's the reason why my dad probably retired from technology. Oh no, my dad, Kenny, I had to set up his freaking PayPal and Cash App.
Oh, I gotta download apps on the TV for my dad. He can't even do that.
What the fuck, man?
Get it together. I mean, you should see when my dad sees, like, you know, I come from like somewhat of a traditional Roman Catholic Italian family.
Okay.
And you know, with the hip hop, he's a little like, why they always yelling at me? But when I put on hardcore, he's like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like that. That's why, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
we're cousins.
especially when he sees like the stage diving and shit, he's like, "God, you know, it's do not." He says, you know.
Hey, yo,
so.
My wife's gonna love that.
Hey, yo,
my wife's originally Staten Island. And
Oh,
she's
really?
Italian. Yeah,
What?
yeah.
Now here's
paradise right there.
Here's a real funny thing. My father found out through Facebook I was rapping. There's another rapper named Israel, but he has like he spells it differently. He's a Christian rapper. You know what I'm saying? So my dad thinks that I'm a Christian rapper named Israel.
You'll go with it because he was a pastor, right?
Yeah, isn't that
little does he know you rapping about stripperella?
Yeah, yeah. Chicken wings in the strip club. Chicken wings, but that was bugged out.
They have chicken wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, come on, man. Come down. Come on down.
Oh my God,
we got you. When you come down, we got you.
Yeah.
Atlantic City, the lemon pepper hot. They be up on the ceiling and shit, throwing each other everywhere and shit.
That's gonna be a lit weekend for us. We're playing Salt Lake City the night before.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, dude, this is the first time we've ever been able to do this. We're flying to all those shows that weekend. We fly to Salt Lake City, then we fly to Atlanta, and then we fly home. I got to be teaching Monday morning.
Wow,
that's bugged out,
that's
yo.
dope.
Yeah,
you jet lag. Call out.
I might. I have too much though.
Yeah, I wonder if that 13-year-old got charged for the dope shooting parking lot. You know?
I don't know. I'll find that out though. I don't know. Honestly, you got to read the lyrics. You got to read the lyrics to that song, man. At the same time, I was mad. I felt sorry for him too. It's a strange. It's a strange. You know, it's a strange, surreal thing. You know, I've had kids who I love kill other kids who I love, and it's
yeah.
That's why, you know, there's a one West Side Gun line. It's like my best friend killed my other man or something like that.
Yeah.
I always related to that because when you're in that type of situation, it's hard to explain what you're feeling, but it's not just anger and hate, you know.
No, because you get both sides of it.
Yeah.
Rough.
I had to break the sadness right there too.
Sorry, yeah.
Thanks a lot, Lukey.
Yeah, when stuff gets deep, pause. Sometimes I like to lighten it up. I mean, there's a lot of things that happen sad and make me like just remember shit and be like, oh fuck, I gotta snap out of it. You know what I'm saying? We live.
Mm-hmm. You can't always open that door. You can't always open that door.
The door always opens, yo, and then I'm always like, oh shit. And I'll be like, oh, close it. Yeah. Sometimes it makes me happy.
That door always opens when I'm drinking.
Oh, word?
Raising up, you know, I don't know why. I'm not drinking much lately. I kind of got to stop with, I got some health shit going on, but I'm going to miss wine, man. I love wine.
It's all right. You're going to feel better, though. That's what it's all about.
Hell yeah.
And you'll realize what you don't need.
I'm getting to the belly. I got to stop that shit. But still, when I drink, I'm the nicest motherfucker ever, yo. I might hug you with two hands, all type of shit.
Hell yeah.
I remember I got drunk with PrimoJAB and he gave me some weed. I leveled right back out. I'm like, yo, this is a great way to not get me drunk anymore, yo.
It's called the balance, my friend. It's the balance.
The balance, yo. Boom. Episode 58 of the Abyss Podcast. We got Jay from Mindforce here. Pillows of Ivory. New Lords is out right now. Go back and check out Swinging Swords and Chopping Lords. You know what I'm saying? Back and all that good. I got the freaking vinyl over here somewhere. I probably packed it. Yeah, I probably packed it. Yeah, it's over here somewhere. But check it out. We here. Abyss Podcast 58. We'll see y'all next week. I'm going to do my thing. Yeah!
Peace, guys. Peace.
Peace.
Yeah.
Thank you.
What the fuck wrong with you, Lukey?
Hey, everybody. Please remember, go to our Patreon. There's going to be a ton of extra content. If you're just going in as a base level subscriber, we're going to give you all of the podcasts with the extra music added into it.
You're going to get music videos whenever possible. We are also going to just add extra content in there for the base level. But we will have 2 other levels. The second level is going to give you a lot of extra content. And the third level gives you the merch. So you can get that one-of-a-kind t-shirt that's only going to be available on the Patreon. But you're also going to be able to get a certified investor's mug. Yes. If you want to check it out, you can go take a look at the Patreon. It's there. As well as a dope hoodie. So subscribe, follow us, support the podcast, share this information if you can. We really appreciate you fucking with us, and we'll keep bringing you more. Peace.